So welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you a really beautiful pink and kind of like a glowy 100-watt skin, a kind of a pink and like a nude silver champagne kind of look. I have Amil with me today. She's also a cousin of mine, and I'm excited about starting this look and showing you guys how I'm going to create this entire look on her. So first up, I want to use the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. This is technically meant to be applied the entire night as well, but I also like to use these to prep right before makeup. So I'm going to kind of have this on while I do Amil's eyes, so her skin can prep while I do her eyes, and I want her skin to look really gorgeous and kind of gleaming. So this will help in that. Kind of spread that all over on the lips as well, everywhere, just to hydrate. And in the meantime, I'm going to start creating her eye. So I'm going to mix the Born This Way almond with Naked Urban Decay Naked highlighting fluid, and I'm going to blend that to make the base of her eye. So like I've said previously as well in my videos, I always tend to cover the lid because it helps in keeping the makeup stay for hours. A lot of people still debate whether you should or not, and I feel it's very important because with our skin tones and types, we tend to have colors, different kind of tones on our eyelid, and that does interfere in certain colors looking true to what they look like in the packaging. So I always cover and then prep, etc. Of course, we're going to do certain different layers on the eyes to create dimension. So I've applied that, and now I'm going to go in and just brush the brows, and just very lightly with my number 4 pencil, I'm going to just draw this. Give a slight, not too much, because in the end, as you guys know, once I'm done with the eyes, then we're going to do the finishing of the brow. Just 2-3 hairs here that I'm just going to pluck. So I'm going to take a plucker and just this hair that is hard to tame. And if you notice, everybody's eyebrows tend to have a slight difference. This eyebrow is slightly more raised than that. So in the end, I'm going to balance it even a little bit more. But here, I'm just drawing this corner of her eyebrow slightly higher, just to balance and match. Now I'm going to take my dip down fluid line, and I'm going to kind of blend it very gently on her eye because it's going to predominantly get covered. The reason why I apply fluid lines under my eye makeup is because they act like my primers. So I tend to use this as what will hold on to the rest of my makeup. So these or paint pots or fluid lines, predominantly fluid lines, make up my base here. So work with it quickly, it tends to dry very fast. And in this, it has a color called Undefeated. It's a cheek palette, but I also use it on the eyes. So I'm going to go in with my pink kind of a tone here and start building it on the crease. So just going back and forth in the crease to add slight pinkiness there, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and get my MAC. This is a cream color base in Shell, and I'm going to apply this on her lid. Now, because it's a cream color base, you have to put something on top of it, which is powder, to let it really stay for a long time, not move, etc. So you need to really pack this in with an eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite combinations here, right? So I'm just packing that onto her lid. So I'm going to take this Sephora shadow, and this is a very interesting shadow because it's got a glitter pigment in it. So I'm going to move my brush around here and then really pack this on her eye. So I'm just going back and forth and building that color. As you can see, it's a really interesting color and goes very well with the color that she's wearing on her outfit, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and take my nylon eyeshadow from MAC and apply it to her brow bone. And do the same in the inner corners here. Now I'm going to use Power Play, which is a more matte kind of pink color here. And I'm going to go into her crease again and just make that a little more pink. So I'm just going back and forth. Now I'm going to take the Too Faced, the Natural Nudes palette, and I'm going to take Maple here. And I'm going to apply that under her eye. Both ways here. I'm going to now take the Scott Barnes Mesmerize eye palette, and I'm going to use this shimmer metallic color in the center a little bit, just to enhance that. Open just very lightly so it blends into that pink base that we've created on the eye. And just on top, I'm going to go back in with the Sephora color just to blend that tone in again. So just to blend that color into the rest of the eye. I'm going to apply now my line on her. I want it to be a very thin kind of a line on her. Open and look down. Keeping it nice and soft, and I'm going to kind of diffuse this as well. So I'm going to go back in with the Maple in this palette. And just blend it over. So lightly I'm going to do that, and I'm going to pump her lashes now. Open, look up. So I'm going to apply these Sephora long lashes. On her eye. Just applying those on her lash line. I'm just going to let these set. In the meantime, I'm going to wipe her face. Just wiping her face. I'm going to go back in with my brown eyeliner to now fix the line on top of her eye. I'm taking my time on the liner because I don't want this look to be very heavy in the corners. I'm going to keep it soft. So the liner has to be nice and precise. Right, so I'm going to let that dry before we head towards the eye again, and I'm going to just wipe her face. So I'm taking off any of that mask that I applied on her face. I'm just going to go ahead now and apply the Shu Uemura Stage Performer It's a great primer slash, it gives a great kind of glow to the face as well, but not in a shiny way, more in like a skin looks great and healthy kind of a way, soft, supple. So just gonna go ahead and add that. Because this is all a very cool toned kind of a look on her. I've added a very cool toned shadow, but I think that also creates a great contrast on our skin type, and it's going to look great with this look once it's all done. So now I'm going to take my light medium honey, and I'm going to take just a little dot of my deep Tarte concealer, and I'm going to kind of blend these together. And first go ahead and see where I want to target any color correction. So I'm going around her nose, mouth, wherever I feel I need to do some color correction. I'm going to take my sponge now and pack this into her skin. So really kind of buff this into her skin pretty kind of. Right, so once we've done that, I'm going to mix some Angel Food by Huda Beauty, some Bourjois Air Matte in Vanilla. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, so I'm going to put 1 pump of that and 1 pump of the Huda Toffee. Okay, just like a little dot. So I'm going to blend all of these together. And I'm going to start from the neck and chest. That's what I always do. And kind of bring it towards her face with this side. Just going to remove her hair from the sides. Start buffing in the color. Blending this into her skin. Back up again. So already working that into her skin. So I'm going back in with my Maple and Truffle from the Too Faced palette on my pencil brush, and I'm just blending that over the eyeliner to soften it, right? And then I'm gonna go back in now with my Creme Brulee NARS concealer, and I'm gonna go under her eye now with this. pack that into under her eye. And now I'm going to do something that I love to do for that extra kind of glow on the face. So I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter in number 2 on my palette now, and I'm going to mix it with some of my Huda Pink Sands Edition. So what I tend to do is I scrape off a little bit of this highlighter here and kind of mix it into the fluid, the Flawless Filter. I'm going to mix it into the fluid. So I'm trying to show you guys without dropping this, but the powder kind of mixes with the highlighting fluid, and now I'm going to bounce this on her skin, and this becomes a great way of kind of adding almost the same powder highlighter that you like, any powder highlighter that you guys have. If you break it and kind of mix it in your highlighting fluid, you could even do it in your foundation. It immediately adds like of a bright kind of glow to the face. And this can be done with any of your highlighters as well. It doesn't have to be done with the specific one I chose. I chose this because I use a lot of it, and this is a way of me converting it into a liquidy kind of a highlighter. And because this is very cool toned, again, the highlighter I used is going with the rest of the look that we've created. So I'm going to take some powder now and just go under her eye to seal her concealer. So try to make them look up when you're setting. It tends to help in setting any powder that may come and sit in the fine lines. So just make sure lines looking up. I'm just going to powder the T-zone here. This side, smile करना हमें, ऊपर देखना. Right, so I'm going to go back in now with my Huda Beauty, smile again, mixture of the Santorini and the highlighting fluid and the Huda that I'd mixed. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that on the cheek and the center of the nose, just the areas I wanted to highlight further. Right, and now I'm going to take my Narcissus palette again, and I'm going to go ahead and take Undefeated, smile, and I'm going to start applying that to the apple of her cheek. And I like to, again, even here, kind of scrape off the blush a little bit from the palette. I feel one tends to get even more pigment when you do that. I want the look that I'm creating right now on her to read very much like a doll-like look. I'm going to add a little bit of blush on the edge of the nose, and I'm going to keep the contouring very subtle because I don't want this look to be about harsh contours. It's all about like a soft kind of a beat. So I'm just now applying the Laura Mercier translucent powder under her cheekbone here. Now I applied the Rose Lip Pencil by Bobbi Brown, and I applied Meher on top of that. I'm just adding another layer of Meher now. And on top of that, I'm going to mix some Modesty by MAC as well. So it's like a new muted kind of a nutty color and mixing on top of the pink. This is a combination that I tend to wear a lot on my own lips as well. So I make like a strong pink color and then I mute it a little bit with this Modesty lipstick. So smile karna Amil kaise hai? So now I'm going to take Flirt It Up Blush by Sephora. I'm going to add that a little bit more on the cheek as well. And I'm going to just turn her 3/4. Look up, Amil. I'm going to apply this mascara on the lashes. Do a lower lash as well. Just gonna go back in and make her eyebrows slightly stronger now. I'm just going to take Angelic lip gloss by Huda and I'm going to take stretchy lip a little bit just in the center. I'm going to add that. And I'm going to take the center contour color and just very slightly dust that on the whole of the cheek. So nothing strong under the jaw as well. Like I said, we want to keep this look very pearly, cool toned and no harsh contours here. So I'm going to do that. Once that's done, I'm going to spray my mist and fix. Band karna Amil. So now, as you can see, we have those cool tones on her eyes, even on her face. But I feel it's really going, even though she has a yellow tone to begin with, that contrast just displays gorgeously, I feel, on her face. We've done a rosy kind of a pink lip. A lot of you wanted to see more of a colored lip on the channel. So we've done that. It's just stunning, I feel, and soft and ethereal. Hope you guys learned something today and looking forward to having you guys back for another tutorial. Bye-bye.